Hello, Algebra 1 students, for Mr. Leninger, Mr. Fry, whoever's coming in. If you are working on any of the assignments, I have this one. I'll post the other ones or one, whatever has been posted. I'll pick that up and do at least half of it for you. This is Unit 1, Equations and Inequalities, homework for literal equations. So, what I have here is in red, I'm showing you what I'm doing, my thought process. So for number 1, we have d equals 2r, and we're going to solve for r. So we just got to get r by itself. So in order to get r by itself, I have to divide both sides by the 2, because it's multiplied by 2. And I have to do the opposite. Whatever I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other side of the equation. So 2 divided by 2 gives me just that r, 1r, and I'm left with d divided by 2. So d divided by 2 is going to equal r. That's all we're doing. We're isolating that one variable that they're asking us to isolate. Once again, we're going to solve for r. So c equals 2 pi r. So I'm going to get rid of the 2 and the pi. The 2 and the pi are multiplied by the r. So undo multiplication, I got to do division, and what I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other side of the equation. That's why I wrote it in red. I get r by itself, and I get c divided by 2 pi. Solving for r over here, I have p and t multiplied by r with r in the middle. Doesn't matter, it's still multiplied, so I'm just going to divide by p and t. What I do to one side of the equation, I do to the other. So my r is actually going to equal I divided by pt. I need to solve for a. I'm going to have a couple steps here. So I want to solve for this a. First of all, I'm divided by t. So I'm going to do the opposite of division. I'm going to multiply by t. So when I multiply by t, this could be a t over 1, and you just cross multiply or cross cancel, and you get 100a over 1, or 100a. I'm left with 100a. And I have t times p, or pt, right next to each other. So I multiplied them. Because I do to one side, I have to do the other. Now I have to divide both sides by 100 to get that a by itself. And I'm left with a is equal to p times t divided by 100. Number 9, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to solve for m. I'm solving for this m, and I made some mistakes, so this kind of looks ugly. I thought we were solving for x, but we're solving for m. Anyways, I'm going to subtract b from both sides, so I'm left with y minus b equals mx, and I'm solving for this m, so m is times x, so I divide by x, and I have to do it to the other side too. These cancel out, that's why I did it. I'm left with m, so my final answer is y minus b divided by x. That's what equals m. And then lastly, I'm solving for y. So if I'm solving for y, I got to get rid of this 3x first. I don't want to divide by 7 first, because that wouldn't make any sense. Let me get rid of the 3x first. So I subtract 3x. I subtract 3x from both sides, so I have w minus 3x. And then I'm going to divide by 7 and get my y by itself. That's why I divided by 7. And so I'm left with y minus 3x, or if you wrote 3x, negative 3x plus y, plus w, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying y over here, it's w. You could say it backwards, negative 3x plus w over 7 also equals y. All right, hopefully this helps. And try the other ones, try the evens on your own. Go ahead and make mistakes, we learn from them. And I'll get any other work going too as the week goes on.